Okay, there is the cage that we were using before. We're calling it the glorified litter box because it's about the size of it. You see he's only got about maybe 2 feet of running space, about, little over a foot wide, about 2 feet long. And this is what I turned into, or what I made out of that cage. And there's Manny over there in the corner. You can see the sides of what used to be the cage, and it's pretty neat. Cages don't have to cost a lot. I noticed that a lot of them cost at least, $150 to buy a cage of the size of the one that I just made, which is basically the sides and the top of the cage that I bought for $67 at PetSmart. And to use a hole in my wall. We just moved in here. We got some renovations we got to do. Anyway, the cage that this glorified litter box cost $67 at PetSmart, and this is what I got out of it. It doesn't have to be expensive. The bottom of it is basically makeshift for right now until I get some chloroplast put in there. It's just drywall with plastic over it, and the cage is secured to the drywall with ties, and it's holding up really, really, really well. We got him his big froggy fleece in there. And see, accessories don't have to cost much either. This little thing over here, that's his little bed. It's got a little stuffed pillow that my mom made for him in there, and it's a toboggan. He loves that thing. There's his first little dome, which he doesn't fit in there at all anymore. He likes to play with it, though. We usually put his veggies on top of that. And here is his, it's kind of messed up right now. I gotta, fix the edges of it and stuff. But that's where he's inside of. If you can see him in there. That's Manny. That's just a little, I covered it with some fleece so that, it keeps the air from going in there. And he's got another piece of fleece in there to make it really comfortable. And then toys, Manny really likes the Easter eggs. Since Easter just passed, we noticed he liked the plastic eggs. He likes to throw them up all over the place and, catch them and throw them around the cage and everything. And now he's just got plenty of space to play with it. As you see, the water bottle attaches to the side of this cage just like it would if it was just, the same cage that I mean, you know what I mean, the same cage that we used over there if it was the same. But now it's just bigger. But, I mean, this is a really good idea. Cages and the little cubes, the CNC, usually cost quite a bit just to make a cage of this size. And this cage is huge. We're actually fixing to add another guinea pig to here. Hopefully they'll get along. But trying to get back far enough so you can see the size of it. It's sitting on top of the dresser right now. It's a really, really, really good size cage, and he seems to be liking it quite a bit. But this is how you can build a cage for really cheap. It didn't cost me anything, and the drywall I had laying around. I mean, of course you can use wood as long as you cover it with plastic, so that the urine and poop doesn't, soak into it. You cover it with that plastic, and you're good to go. And you got a happy piggy, and you can also add more piggies or have more piggies. Anyway, this is the first video I've ever made, but I wanted to show this video on YouTube to show people that you can kind of make a cage out of what you've already got. Just if you do try to make this kind of cage, make sure that you secure it to whatever you're putting it on very, very, very good, because they can push their way out, and then you won't be able to find your piggy or piggies. But any questions or anything, just comment or send me a message. Thank you.